Hey y'all, I'm Jen, and this is Sassy Southern Ins Girl, and this is hashtag Deck of the Year. It's an open collaboration hosted by Penny over at Penny's Crafty Creations, and you can basically use anything with the word card in it. I'm actually doing two this week because I missed last week. I had it on my schedule that I post on my community page, but I ended up having to skip it because I had some stuff come up. So I'm doing two to make up for it. And Penny had gifted me some of these flashcards that she got. They're vintage. They're 1980, super duper cool. I was really excited that she shared them with me. And I am still going to use some of the bee stuff that I had left over from my Twinchies for this week. I should have enough stuff. I had shared with you guys the bee twill tape I had gotten from Hobby Lobby, but I didn't realize that I actually already have twill tape, the same one, open, and so I think I'm going to use some of this, but I don't think I had the little one, but maybe I might. But at any rate, I might incorporate some of that. And then I had this in my stash that was already cut. This is Dollar Tree, I think. I have a few strips of that, and I have more of this packaging. And then I think I'm going to make this into a pocket, because at some point I am going to make a bee journal, and so I'm just going to fold that up like that, and I'm just going to use my scissors to flatten it. I don't feel like digging out my phone folder. And so we're just going to decorate this front and back, and then do a quick little card. I may speed some of this forward, so that y'all don't have to sit through all of this. And also, I am feeling better. Thank you for those of you that had asked. But I still kind of have a sinusy thing going on, and my son, my youngest, he was sick yesterday and didn't go to school, and then today I took him to the doctor because he still wasn't feeling good, and he ended up having a sinus infection, and now he's out until next week. It's been a rough couple of days. Yeah, so I'm ready for this week to be over already. Okay, I think I'm gonna, on this side, I'm gonna cover it with this, and then I'm gonna put down this this on top. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want the screen to show through. So let's see. I might use this glue. This glue is like really wet, and it smells really strong, but I need something that's gonna actually come out. I really feel like I need to have a window open. I don't know what is in this glue. I mean, I have the bottle over there. I should probably read. And I'm pretty sure I either got it on Amazon or Temu. I'm not really sure which one. Probably Temu. I probably got it for free or something, or like really super cheap. That's not really sticking, is it? Why not? That's not good. And I've also only used it like one time. but I need glue that's going to stick. Like quickly. That's why I love the Barely Art Glue, because it sticks quickly. Yeah, see, that glue already dried. I don't know why my glue is doing this. Maybe maybe it might be too low. I might need to fill it up. That might be what the problem is, because now it's working. Yeah, and see, that glue I just did, you can see the green, because it's like so wet. That's okay, I'm going to cover it up anyway.
So I don't like to use that other glue for like thin projects. You know what? I was going to say, if I could find it, I would take my little tool and jet the sides, but I don't see it. I don't know where it's at. So I wrote down, and I finally got me a big vintage photo off of Amazon. And it actually dropped in price before, because it was in my cart for a couple of days. It actually dropped in price before I ended up buying it. So that's exciting. I don't even know how much it's supposed to cost, but I know I have just a couple things just in case. I don't know how much it was going to actually show. Let's just go ahead and fold it. Where it's going to come off, and then that way I only glue inside these creases. And then I'll just go around and ink it after I'm done. And I think what I'm going to do is use some of my water brush to make the edges a little braid looking. Go whenever a little bit, that's it. Probably once. I don't know if this is going to work. We're going to try it again. saved these pieces I'm tearing off for masterboard. So I think those look cool. These round pieces. I think I'm done with that for a pin, but okay. And then we're going to glue this down. And then I'll probably, I'm not going to do it tonight because it takes too much drawing time. So probably this weekend I will go over the top of this napkin with some Mod Podge to seal it. And sometimes I use stick glue. This stick glue. Yeah, I'm just going to pat it down so that it's kind of lumpy in some places because I like that look. Oops. Okay, covering that. Oopsie. Oh well. That's okay, that adds interest to it. Just made a roll. So most of them not going to practice this tonight. Or they'll actually be Wednesday night when I'm making this. I can see it. Okay. This stick glue is not feeling good. And that's how you know that that kid don't feel good because that kid moves or something. He actually called my husband in the morning and said, Dad, I have to get practice because I feel terrible. And at the time I was going to get comfortable at home. I feel like that already, and that's just the backside. I don't think it needs anything else. Yeah, I'll put some Mod Podge over that. I kind of feel like I want something later, like a flower or something. Let's put it on. This yellow flower will be pretty there. I'll put that there. Perfect. And I have my hot glue. So just hot glue that drip it down. What do you think? I like that. There we go. Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay, I'll keep it out. My camera's right here, but I'm used to it being further back. And so I keep forgetting like where I'm at on the table. Okay, so I might actually just do the one card this week. And then maybe I'll do two next week because this is taking more time than I thought. I'm already at 15 minutes plus whatever the first part of this video was. And I don't know. I want to use this. I think I want that. I want that up there. Yeah, I think I want that up there. And then we'll do something plain down at the bottom. With some ribbon. I think will be good. So let's put like that. I'm just going to go ahead and use the whole thing except for the sides. And then that way, I'll just cut that top part off. That way, we'll see. I think that this part's going to be too thick to cut with wire, but I can use my little 2-minute ruler here and cut it that way. And we'll save that because that'll be cute for the masterboard too, I think. And we'll do the same thing over here. Oh yeah, that'll be nifty. And then we'll ink this. Yeah, I do like this message photo now that I'm using it. I like the brown espresso too, but it's darker. This is the more, now I see why I don't like it. It does give it the more aged edges look. I mean, the brown espresso is good too. I mean, it's darker though, it's just more. I dig it, I dig it. I see now. What I want to do. Oh, I forgot the tear. That's good job. We're going to do that too. You want to keep that there? No. I'm not going to keep that little piece. I like this. I'm also going to take some of the cherry stuff that I was using and do this with for my cherry journal. I'm going to do a cherry junk journal and for my cherry swap. I could do stuff like this for the ATCs that are going to go in the pocket letter. It's going to be a cherry pocket letter swap with extra stuff, I think. Go on that and do extra. And it might be a flop. My body might be interested, but I'm going to do it even if one person swaps with me. I'll be happy. Straight edge, kind of like that. It feels like this. I'm gonna stress over it and straight. Okay. I like that. Let's go and look around here. Oh, I'm thinking on it. I don't know why I just took this out of that because that's not gonna show. This side was gonna show. And it just dawned on me that I didn't do that edges of this and finish like I was going to. Let's just do that real quick. Okay. Let's get on with it. So where are we at? 20 minutes. Okay, that's good. And then we could do some of this. Cut this off. That off. Get that big key up at the top there. Let's just get rid of this. Do the flower part up top there. Like that. Okay. I guess that's not very good. I don't like that in the center there. It's got like a, I thought it was like a film in the middle. It's just kind of Now, I could, if I wanted to, put a little something down there, just so you don't see that down there. When you, like, open the pocket, because the pocket's gonna close like this, you might see a little bit of that, so I might, but I was gonna do some of that here, so let's do something else. We could do a strip of this, that would be good. Yeah, let's do that. Just so we don't see that green. I think I'm using more of that. I think I'm gonna use the twirl tape. Alright, so let's not glue this on. Get this done. Stick it on the I'm trying to do shorter videos, y'all. I know some people like that sometimes, but I also know that people like short videos too. So I'm trying to do a little bit of both. I'm a lighter, but that's over there. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and glue the sides. I'm going to do a little bit there too. Just the sides. That's all we're going to do. This is the rest of it. And then open. Make it stuff in the pocket. I might have to glue this again. The hole's broken. I should have thought this way better before. I don't think I'm going to need we might use one of those. Okay, so first of all, let's get a little let's get this. Let's go ahead and glue this down, and then this is going to be finished. Yeah, see? That's not done. We'll glue that down again. After we're done. Alright, let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little piece of this here.
Alright guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to let that glue dry so that the sides stay, you know, like they're supposed to. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching my video, and follow that hashtag Deck the Year to see what everybody else is creating. And I will see you guys in the next one. Keep it sassy. Bye, y'all.